One of my greatest fears was actually feeling overwhelmed. Actually, when I got accepted into the program, that was my greatest fear, just feeling overwhelmed as far as how was I going to balance everything as far as school, my family. I have a 2-year-old daughter, and my internship at the same time. So that was one of my greatest fears coming into the program.
Some of my fears when I entered this program, it was very general. It was just afraid of the unknown, how the internship process was going to work, where I was going to be interning, how the professors were going to be, like how hard were they going to grade, how much reading was there going to be. It's just basically being afraid of the unknown and how the whole process of the program is going to work.
Some of my fears when I entered the program was that I wouldn't be smart enough, that I didn't have enough experience in MSW field, or that I just wouldn't make it through. It would be too hard.
One of my fears were, what if the people around me I didn't connect with because I'm young, I'm 23, so I thought most of the people in the program would be older, so I was fearful of coming and not finding anyone my age. Another fear was, how would I connect with the teachers and what would their expectations of me be, and if I will meet those expectations. Another fear was money. That's always a fear. How was I going to pay for this? It's not the most expensive, but also I wouldn't be working, so I wasn't sure how I would pay for tuition and things. So those are my 3 main fears.
Some of my fears before joining this program, or as I entered this program, was if I was going to be able to handle it all, handle my marriage, school, my family, and just like trying to have a life being in the program.
My fear has changed because I've used my cohort more to motivate me and really use resources with the teachers and trying just to do my best and grow from what I did my first year. So
you do have less time on your hands, but you meet amazing people that make up for not being able to, spend a lot of time with your family, and just being around people that are all out doing the same thing, all with the same goal of helping people. Being around that kind of positive energy just helps make the program go by a little bit faster, and you always know you have support with the students and the faculty, and that really helps just all of your anxiety and the stress that comes with the program.
Well, I think it took the year that I had my first year here to come up with time management. It's crucial. I think it's really important for you to sit down and be able to balance everything as far as giving it time for everybody. You can't really put your family aside because you need their support going through this intensive program, and also with your internship, not getting burned out. You're there from the time that you're there, and you try to do as much as you can, but you need to be able to step back and look into I need to really balance my life right now because you could get burned out.
Okay, focusing on that unknown, that fear that I had about the unknown, as even within the first month or so, I became very comfortable with myself around the program and understanding how graduate programs work, how much readings were involved. So everything was clicking. And then by the second semester, I was already like, oh, I know what to do. I know when to grab the books. I know what my internship expects out of me. So a lot of the unknown parts were answered pretty relatively quickly. The one advice I would give to incoming students would be not to stress. I know it's very difficult to be stressed out because, again, the unknown of everything that this program is going to ask of you, you're bound to be stressed at some point. But try not to be, and you're going to do that by doing self-care. Okay, go out, go watch movies with your friends, go out and have dinner with your friends, go visit your family. Don't be afraid to do the things that you did before. You're not going to do it as much because of the program and your internship and all the time that this program is going to ask of you, but try your best to schedule in those times where you can take care of yourself.
Kind of advice that I would give to other students are to not be afraid to say that you don't get it, because I'm the first one to raise my hand and say, can you repeat that, or I'm not understanding, or go to office hours and talk to them if you are afraid or a little bit intimidated to ask in class. So always ask for extra help.
Try to make friends and talk to everyone within your cohort. Like, it's such a great support system, and if there's any time you feel down or you feel like you're not going to make it, if you have one person in your cohort that you can talk to, it can make the difference in the world. Having someone that you know that has your best interest really helps. And I would say definitely find a support system within the class and also amongst the teachers, because they're really here to support you.
Some advice I would give incoming students is just to take it day by day. There are a lot of things to do in the program, and it will seem really overwhelming if you look at all the syllabus and combine them and see, how much reading there is. But, you can do it. I did it, and everyone else has done it. And if you just take day by day and use the support that you have through members in your cohort, faculty, your family, you can make it in the end, and it's well worth the effort.
This program is intensive and it's hard, and at times you're going to want to just quit, and I've gone through that a couple of times, and it's really important to just look into, there is a light at the end of the tunnel. You are going to get through it. You're going to meet some excellent people here, the staff, the not just the staff but the professors, and you in your cohort. Your cohort will be there through the whole. They'll be going through the same things you're going through, and you're gonna time's gonna fly, and before you realize that you are in your second year already. And I would just say, just take all that in, and you're gonna experience a great year or a great master's program.